Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. How are you? I just wanted to share this quick video to accompany my essay today on revision as care and witness. One of the things that I've been doing in the Womanist Writing Circle that I am facilitating now is taking my participants, our registrants, through this process of writing with a womanist eye, which is also a humanist eye and a feminist eye on the text. And this week we talked about, we're working on revising pieces that we have been writing over the last couple of weeks. And I wanted to just quickly, kind of chime in about what revision is and how important it is to understand that revision is not punishment, that to go back into a work and to reread it, to revise, or even to rewrite is something that I teach my students and my clients. That is, it's not a bad thing. It doesn't mean that you don't know how to write, that the idea is not good, that the writing's not good. What revision is learning how to trust yourself. It's learning how to identify your voice, clarify that voice, and support that voice. It is, as I talk about in the message below, and I hope that you read it. It is a revolutionary political act of love when you can go back into something that you've written and review it with an eye on listening, not fixing, on finding your voice in that, listening for what you're trying to say, what it is you are trying to convey. And that is so important as a writer, is to really be clear on what your voice is and how you're using it. And I think we've taught, it's been taught so incorrectly and from a place of fear. This, what revision is. It is care. It is self care for the writer. It is care for the reader. It is also an act of witnessing and being a witness, both a verb and a noun. Very powerful. And recognizing that I got to go back into this. As I mentioned, I'm working on the second draft of my I don't know if you can see this well, my upcoming novel, fantasy adventure novel, Captain Jack. And this story's been in my head for decades, a little over a decade. And I'm finally put out a draft last year, got feedback from my beta readers, and now I'm back in the draft, in the second draft, going through it. And it's scary because you want to believe that what was written the first time is all, and that is not the case with writing. As I talk about in the post, and I talk about in my book, before the lesson begins, right before the lesson begins, the art of writing. I have 5 tenets. One of the arts of writing is revising and revision. And this is how you develop the voice. As I've said, this is how you develop the voice. I also, though, want to put it in another frame for you really quickly, and that is fear. Like many times, the reason we are afraid to go back into the text to see what we've written is that we are afraid of being judged, afraid of being criticized, afraid of not seeming smart enough. And it's also that we also see that fear demonstrated in confronting issues in our lives that are maybe that we feel might break us, or that we feel we need to avoid. We've been taught we've been taught to not trust ourselves, taught to not trust and believe in what we're feeling, that it is valid, that it may be true, and to believe also that we should not confront certain emotions because it'll break us. That's not true. That's an illusion. That is a lie. But when you see how the world supports and embraces faulty narratives and avoidance of truth and feelings, and you can understand why, you know, certain people in your family maybe don't want to confront a dark secret, don't want to confront certain feelings and emotions. And that bleeds over into the text. When I have students and clients who come to me in my classes or in my workshops, and they automatically are just, when I say let's revise, they, oh no, I gotta revise. Part it's that it is that very same fear of confronting voice, of confronting that feeling of insecurity, of confronting the politics of our world that has told us your story doesn't matter, your story has no value, you should shut up, you're not really feeling that, that's not what happened, all those things. So I want to encourage you today to, number one, read my post below, read the essay and share it, but also begin to take a look at yourself in the mirror, begin to really hone in on what are the things that I'm not confronting, that I'm afraid will break me if I do confront it, but the truth is it will not. The truth is I am here to be a witness to my story. I'm here to move into the truth of my story with love and care. That's what revision is. It's love and care. It is respect, learning how to respect that voice, and more than anything, learning how to trust yourself. All right, learning how to trust yourself. So, with that, I hope you enjoyed today's message and today's post. Please, again, share it, subscribe to my Substack, follow me on social media. You know where I'm at. I'm on Instagram under Pierce Rebecca, Facebook, etc. And then, of course, go buy my book Before the Lesson Begins. It's on Amazon. The ebook is $2.99, but the links to the book are also in the essay. And again, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much, sis. I love you. Have a fantastic well-being Wednesday, and I'll talk to you soon, okay? Bye.